It's my entry into the 2017-2018 Big Bang competition. It's called the PlyBot. It's a 3D printer. So yeah, we'll get going. This is the frame. It's built out of CNC milled 12mm plywood that I milled on my CNC router about a couple of years ago. I do have plans to switch this to 6mm to make the whole thing all out of 6mm ply, because that can be laser cut and it's a lot cheaper than CNC milling it. The whole frame is completely snapped together. There's no fasteners. What happens is you insert these two triangles into the base, then put this on and be like that, and then you snap it together, and then it locks with this latch here. There's one on the other side as well. Moving on, this is the XY axis. This has these acrylic bearing holders that you put in. As you can see, there's notches there. You put them in on their own, then you put the bearings in, and then that locks them firmly in place. This XY axis attaches to it. Got an EMA 17 step motor there, an EMA 17 step motor there with pulleys on, which move these belts, which control these angles here. Then I did a bit of maths, changed the firmware so that works with the firmware, and in the end, yeah, it moves the end effector as the Z axis moving down. So that's the XY axis. It's got a step motor, not step motor, sorry, a hot end from China on there. It's like £4. That's the printed part. Doesn't really like to focus on these, but that's a GT2 pulley. Yeah. So moving on to the Z axis, there's a step motor there, which turns when it turns. It's got a vinyl tube on there which coils fishing line up. This is just braided fishing line. So when it turns, it raises it. The Z axis runs on these bits of angle line with two bearings. One bearing on the back there, and then bearing at the bottom. This angle line also helps to support the frame and make it more rigid. The electronics, this is just bought off eBay. That's just an Arduino Mega with a ramps 1.4 board and a 12V 5A power supply. The extruder around here is just a NEMA 17 step motor, and it is meant to clip in there like that, but it keeps falling out. I just need to recut that because it's got a bit too short. So yeah, there's a spring there which pushes this bearing against, against the 1.75mm filament, which pushes against that gear. There's a spool there, as you can see. Then that pushes it through this 2mm inside diameter Teflon tube, which pushes it into that extruder where it's melted. Here's a few example prints. There's a big vase. There's a 3D benchy, which is a torture test. Try and focus on that. Printed. Well, I can't really see any imperfections. Aside from that at the top, there was a bit of leakage from the extruder. A few gears.